Welcome to the data science lab session. There was many requests from me uh, to get some understanding what is this lab is actually. Uh, I have no plan to give lab test all of sudden because still we have started the data science, so we can't do a lab test today. So my plan is to do a quick lab activity to make your things okay. That's what I believe is good. Because, because there are some students who are willing to join the ad drop, and some of you are still not comfortable with anything related to the data science. So I'm not sure how to give a test today. So that's what I was bit taught. Actually, it should be a good test if we have time, but for sure we'll do it later on, not today. And I don't have any plans to have these things online because online tests are not much worth. So it's more or less simple things that you'll do, ChatGPT, and you'll use all these AI tools. At the end of the day, they are not the nothing happens. So I don't have any plans to um, give these kinds of things. If it is open to internet and all of these things, yes, of course, I have to prepare a bit different kind of assignment or a lab test. So I'll inform you, I'll announce you all the details, how these labs are going on, and so that's the thing. And a bit, I'm not well today, a bit hard, but I will try to do something for you to make your machines up and running and do something for you. Unless you don't have much things in your hands, you don't know most of the things in data science, which causes at the end of the day a huge trouble for your life. So I don't want to see anyone get in troubles in this subject. I want to see good people with with sufficient knowledge and so on and so forth. So we'll start this session. So I'm going to um, start from the very beginning. So the very first thing that you need to install is Python, right? So you need to install Python. What I'm doing is in Python language, but if you think if you are much good in R, yes, of course you can do. We have recorded sessions in R, so you can use, you can learn from that, or else actually nowadays there are a lot of uh, uh, learning materials available, so you can use R. I don't have any issue in there. You can use Python or R for this subject. So during this lab session, I'm going to use Python. So the very first thing is you should go to this Python official website, and you can click here. Then you can see the official download link is given for you. We'll click this download link, then it will download the software. If you want separate kind of things, yes, of course, they are providing all these things for you. So which makes your life easy. If you are going for another machine like Linux, Mac or something, yes, of course, still you can use. So that's the very first thing that we have to do in our machine to set up the environment. Uh, Make sure to add, like once you install this Python, there is a place that they are asking to add the path. So please add the path unless you have to manually configure all of these things. So you don't want to manually configure these things. You can directly download, and you can directly use this by adding this path variable. just add a one tick, then your problems might resolve, unless there might be some issues might in there. Next, what we have to do is we have to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use VS Code, right? I'm going to use VS Code, Visual Studio Code, which is nice product for us. If you like to have any kind of a different mm, IDE, yes, of course, you can use that IDE, no issues at all. But I'm using this one because it's too light for me, easy for me, and there are a lot of plugins, so it's very easy for my life. But if you are using Anaconda or any other distribution, yes, of course, you can use. There's no issues at all. Yes, PyCharm or whatever you want is not a problem at all. So you can use any IDE that preferred by yourself. Here, what you need to do is you need to click here and download it. If you are using a Linux version, you have Mac versions. Yes, of course, again, you have versions given for you. So you can select the IDE that preferred by yourself, then you can go through. So that's the second thing that you need to do. Now, once you download and install, you might see Visual Studio Code installed into your machine. Uh, some of you almost installed, some of you might not installed this uh, Python work, sorry, any IDE into your machine for the data science. There might be some things like that. That's common. But if you have something, yes, of course, that's the uh, best thing that we can do. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. This is Visual Studio Code, the initial view, right? So then I'm going to use a Jupyter notebook for this. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use new Jupyter notebook. So this is something easier for me. But if you like to use anything else, yes, of course, you can use. So that's a quick introduction to set up your environment. I believe that's more than enough as a refresher to understand what is the environment that we want to do. Right. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk with you for another nice platform, which is the Kaggle platform. And I will give some instructions for you to complete this couple of things that you need to do. Let me share my screen. Now, since we are planning to become a data scientist, so this is a nice platform for everyone to learn the lot of things related to the um, this data science, machine learning, deep neural networks, and whatever things that you are supposed to learn. If you click these courses, you could see a bunch of courses might available for you. So before you attend to the next session, if you are really missed many things in programming, so you can go to introduction to programming. But I believe you have almost done. And Python, again, something given for you. You just click here, and I believe this is not a harder thing to complete. So it's a quick refresher for you to understand Python functions, booleans, conditions, lists, and so on and so forth. So give a quick try for this one also. Then your life is much stronger, and you are refreshed. And then the third task is you should go to Pandas. This is another nice implementation product. Actually, it's a nice product to learn. I believe you are not much familiar with Pandas. Sometimes you have learned some of the Pandas stuff, but this is a nice set of activities, including all these exercises to add yourself, to strong yourself. You can click here, and you can go to these tasks, and you can complete these activities. So please complete all these activities, then you will get much stronger in the Python environment, because Pandas is another product. It's a nice framework actually, from my point of view, to manipulate, pre-process, and all of these things. We can do a lot with this Pandas, NumPy, and other things. So this is something that interesting. Do these exercises, learn and do all of these exercises for you. Then they are giving step-by-step instructions to do each and everything is given for you. Please make sure to go through all of these things, and then your life is much easier. Right, that's quick recap for Python. Then Pandas, if you are really new for these Pandas, yes, of course, without Pandas, it's a bit hard to dive. Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib, those are very basic and essential frameworks that it should be in your hand. So make sure to get your hands dirty by doing all of these things. Then we have introduction to machine learning. Visualization is in there. So this is something that we can do it a bit later on. We have data cleaning given in here. So this is something that we have to get ready before we are planning to dive into this visualization, machine learning, and other stuff, because cleaning provides a nice data set for you. So in here you might see a series of actions given, handling missing values, scaling, passing dates, character encoding, then inconsistency data entry and stuff. Again, there are sequence of tutorials given for you. So please try these tutorials and complete these exercises. So these are the tasks for you now to work on, to get your hands much dirty. And yes, of course, this is something very interesting, very powerful things that turn your life into a data scientist's world. I believe I have given a very quick and very fast recap, as well as quick information for you to get understanding all of these things. I'm not sure whether you got fully understand, but overall it's a quick, if it is a quick recap, what I did was I just shown you, I have demonstrated you how to download Python and how to download one IDE, which is Visual Studio Code. Then I went to Kaggle, and then I have shown you a couple of activities, courses given in the Kaggle. So the very first thing that I have shown you, again, if you back, yeah, and we can see, yeah, this introduction to programming. This is something very basic, right? Very basic. Then you can start with Python, complete these two, then make sure to complete Pandas. So then you can get your hands much dirty. Then you can dive into data clean. So if you complete this data cleaning, then yes, of course, you are good to go with visualization as well as introduction to machine learning. So that's what we did up to now. If you have any questions, please let me know. We don't have a test today, uh, because how can I give a test, because I haven't done anything and I haven't told anything for you what to do and stuff. So you get confused. You don't know what to do in this data science, right? If I give a question, you might paste into ChatGPT, then you'll get an answer, then you'll share it with me. So I'll mark it and I'll give some marks. Who learned what was happened? Nothing, right? So you cheated me, I cheated you. So nothing has happened. No one learned something. It's just cheating to each other. What's happened? No point at all with this kind of a test. If it is a test, I have to evaluate your knowledge. I have to check whether you grasp these things or not. Unless there's no point at all. So we'll do it a bit later. Any order to do in the Kegel? Not actually. There's no specific order. The order that I have mentioned is for a beginner to make your life easy, because if you don't have any programming knowledge, do these exercises. So for an example, at the very beginning, you can start in here. You can start introduction to programming, then go to Python, then go to Pandas, then go to here data cleaning, then go to this visualization, data visualization, then you can go to introduction to we have some other things like pitch engineering, and in the latter part you might see some more things here. Yeah. Some guides we have natural language, R guide, TensorFlow, and transfer learning and stuff. Uh, but yes, of course, this is something a good platform for you. We'll do. You have to experiment and you have to do it along step by step. Don't worry, you have time, but keep trying all of these things, coding stuff and stuff. Then you'll learn it. Right. Any other questions you have? I will unlock all these things very soon. I have to review a few things and I will unlock all these recordings and other stuff, because if whenever you are free, then you can learn it. So that's something fit for you. Give me a bit of time. Uh, I'll definitely unlock. I was planned to complete all of these things today itself, but unfortunately, even I can't walk and do something that much of not good. I'm in a bit worst, but yes, of course, that's fine. Right? So we'll see. I was planned to do, but wasn't able to wake up even on the time and start full day. That's fine. That's okay. Right. So we'll do a couple of things actually to get learn what is this data science is and what happens in this data science. We start. All right, for today activities, I'm going to use questions. The question is, what about R? We will install it or not for the lab test. It's up to you. That's okay. Whether you are using R or not, it's not a problem at all. You can use R or else you can use Python. So actually, you can use any language, Python or R. That's not a matter at all. I'm going to use this data set uh, today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this data set for the experimental purposes. In case if you are unable to download for some reason, I will share it chat, so then you can download it for you quickly. It's not a larger file, it's a smaller file. Just quickly download this file, unzip it, and get your Python file, your Jupyter notebook, whatever, as well as your dataset into the same folder. We have an option to get this configured list, what we call the path heading and stuff. But if it is very beginning, we don't want to mess up our life. So what I believe is we'll go to one folder, then save it in there. Uh, there's a question when someone trying to be a machine learning engineer, what are the technologies that person should follow? So once it comes to these machine learning engineers, we should learn softwares like application development softwares like Python, R, and stuff. As well as we have to learn a lot of application packages in Azure, as well as GCP, because there are a lot of inbuilt packages we have, inbuilt repository, inbuilt applications. So then we can use all of these things in industrial level because they want to save the time. And in the other hand, apart from the core things like scikit-learn and stuff, we have to go for additional data processing things like Kafka, no Kafka. Then we have Zookeeper, Hive, Hadoop. So these kinds of things are using a lot for handling large data processing and other stuff. Especially the data engineers are involving with these kinds of things, not the data scientists. So the data scientists are usually involving after extracting the data. We have repositories of large repositories with like data lakes and stuff. So we use those data for our work. Then we clean it and purify it and all of these things dying. Then we are handling giving this data into the machine learning team. So they are the people who are working with model development. At that time, you want mathematics and stuff a lot, because model development and stuff is not just the traditional machine learning algorithms applications. We have much more things beyond that. I believe that covers the essentials, but there are a lot. Yes, this question, Cat 1 consistent with the practical knowledge or theory knowledge. There's no there's no specific theory or practical. I mean, it might be a combination. Usually the papers would be combination of theory and practicals. So you should have both. Right. I believe everyone downloaded this zip file, and make sure to unzip it and take all of these things into a specific folder that you can access. Then you need to open your Visual Studio Code or any other place for your work. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to save my file. I'll show you, unless you might confuse, because this is a very common issue, very common problem that many students are facing. They are unable to read the file because it's in different places. Let me share my screen. Then life might be much easier. Here, this is the current stage of my program. I have my file. I will rename it to data uh, file, right? Then we have data file, and this is my Jupyter notebook that I'm using. So you can see I have added both into the same folder. You don't want to bother whether this is in desktop or DO. What is the place is not a matter at all you need to do is you need to keep these both folders, both files in the same folder. You can add the path later on, you can learn it later on, because this is not the time to uh, teach all of this stuff. So once you get bad experiences, yes, of course you'll do all of these things. Right. uh, Another question. Chat one, multiple choice questions, essay type questions. Uh, Mostly it could be essay type questions. I don't think so. It could be uh, MCQ questions. MCQ questions you are doing takatika tuka. What I did in my life. So you also do the same thing, right? Uh, can we do use PyCharm? Yes, of course you can use PyCharm. How to create a Jupyter notebook? Oh, sorry. I have used the shortcut Control Shift P. Let me check if I'm not mistaken. It's Control Shift P. Yes, Control Shift P. Then you could be get a pop-up. From the pop-up, you can type Jupyter. JY, I think, gives Jupyter. Jupyter, JUPY, the Jupyter notebook. Then you can create a new Jupyter notebook. This is much easy for us to create a lot of things. It's quite simple and easy for us. If you have installed all of these things, please work along with me. I'm not going too fast, I believe. How would you believe? Is it too fast? Manageable. Right, thank you. First thing, now we have a data set in our folder. What we have to do is we have to get this data into our notebook. That's the very first task that we have to do. So for that, we have to use pandas. I will demonstrate you. But next day, what I believe is you have completed the pandas activities in Kaggle and you'll join. So please make sure to complete that, unless you might be get into a big trouble. The process again, process in the sense, you need to download the CSV file, the very first CSV file that I have shared with you, and you have to create a new Jupyter notebook in your IDE. If it is a just Python file, if it is your practice, that's fine. That's I'm totally okay whether you are using R file, Python file, or a Jupyter notebook. Yes, of course you can use any variation. Then you can save it into the same place that your data file is saved, that I showed you. That's all that I did up to now. I just download both files. I just created a Jupyter notebook in a folder, and the same folder I have added this CSV file. So I have both the CSV file and Jupyter notebook in the same place now. My very first task is what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the file, the data into a pandas data frame. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read the data into a pandas data frame. You might get an error if you don't have pandas installed. For that, what you need to do is open a terminal. So there's a small three icons here, three dots here. Just click here. Then we have terminal. Then you can go for new terminal or else Control Shift this apostrophe, right? Something here. So click here. Then you will get this terminal, the new terminal we have. For that, in here you have to type pip install pandas. It's not panda, there's an additional s, right? We have pandas, pip install pandas. Sometimes you might feel some issues, so in such cases some of you might work pip3, right? Pip3 you have to use pandas. If you are using what we call this Anaconda distributions, you have to go to CondaForge, then you have to get the required packages. If you are using R, the story is a bit different. So I'm not interrupting this. I'm not going to discuss R parallelly with this one. There's a separate set of videos for R, so you can use those videos to learn. But I believe everyone should learn Python a bit. To get the Jupyter Notebook, Control Shift P. Control Shift P, then type Jupyter. Control Shift P. You might see some pop-ups in your left hand down, bottom of your screen. Right hand bottom. You might see some pop-ups. If you haven't these packages was added, they're asking whether you want to install this and that. Let the install everything. That's all that I did up to now. Then I have installed pandas. For that, use pip install pandas. Yes, once you open this terminal, just type pip install pandas, then just press. That's it. Make sure to have this internet connectivity throughout the time. All of these things unless might get corrupt. That's all. For me, everything is ready, but for you, it might take 2 minutes, 1 minute maximum to install all these packages into your machine. Yes, sometimes pandas might not install all of a sudden. They might ask in such cases try pip3 install pandas. This might work for some students unless you have to spend bit of time. fix. Vendor's not installing. Vendor's not installing. Vendor's not working. Yes, yes, there might be some issues once we are installing these things. It's obvious, yes, of course. Uh, yes, there's a suggestion to go to Google Colab. Then you can use it. Yes, of course, you can use these cloud environments. Uh, if you are planning to use, that's not a problem at all. And even in Kaggle, there's Kaggle notebooks for you. Yes, of course, you can use it. You can try all of these things. I'm just always pushing you into these local things, unless you might not keep all these things with you. So sometimes you might delete, and sometimes you close the browser all of a sudden, then you left. Then many things might lose. So that's why I haven't suggested. Yes, of course, I appreciate a lot. So you can use Google Colab, or else you can use Kaggle. This Kaggle uh, notebooks for you. Yes, of course. Yes, there's another thing. Uh, go for this Jupyter uh, via the terminal. So yes, so many variations we have. So please use any thing for you. If you are getting errors, my suggestion is in Python, paste, copy and all of this, copy all these questions into ChatGPT, then paste it, then enter. You'll get bunch of suggestions or some of guidance. Perhaps that's the easiest thing nowadays we have. So use it and learn it. Use it and learn it. All right, I believe Pandas is ready for your machines. If not, don't worry. You have you can try it later on even. That's okay. Mm, yes. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the question. Yes, of course, you can use .py files. You don't want to use Jupyter notebooks. You can use .py files. Yes, of course. You can use Python files as it is. No issues at all. So if it is the practice by yourself, yes, of course, you can use it. But I prefer Jupyter notebooks, which is much easy for me. Yes, of course, you can use whatever easy for you. There's no issues at all. It's okay, totally okay. Um, questions. Ah, there are some issues might be there because your Python is not installed, right? First of all, you need to install Python, and you should add it into the path. So if you haven't installed Python, as well as if it is not in the path, yes, of course, you might get some issues. And in the other hand, you might see some issues that pip is not installed. So you can install pip at the very beginning. For that, you have to do like this: pip install pip. Again, it's not a big deal. I will show you. You can see terminal. So you can go to pip install pip. So pip is a repository, actually, a place where all of these Python packages are stored. So you can use pip install pip. So then your life is much easier. So uh, first try to have pip install pip, then it might take a second again. Then try pip install pandas. Yes, of course, before doing anything, we have to install Python. So it's a must. Right. I believe I have answered the questions that I quickly answer. Some of the questions are a bit complicated questions. I mean, I can't directly tell what is the issue actually, right? So we have to debug and find what we are doing. Yes, I haven't done anything actually for now. For summary, I just downloaded the files, then created a new Jupyter notebook, then installed uh, pandas. That's it. Only three things that I did. Yes, we can use RStudio if you are using R. I believe you are clear, right? I haven't done anything yet. I just download the file, then create a new Jupyter notebook and save into the same folder. Then I have installed a pip repository, the pandas, the pandas repository, pandas package to my machine via this terminal. That's it. Only three things that I did. So I have pip install. That's I did. That's all. Nothing else. It's very easy. Only three steps that I did up to now. And I have answered bunch of your things. What we do in R, yes, of course, you can do whatever you like to do in R. Right, here you go. We are going to use pandas, import pandas as PD. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my pandas package. Since it's a bit lengthier, I'm going to use a nickname, simply an alias. This is pandas PD. So what I'm going to do is import pandas as PD. So now I have this alias to call to this package pandas. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a variable data is pd dot read csv. Read csv is the method that we can call to get the data to our data frame, to create a data frame. Here we have this data frame. We'll say data frame. So we have a data frame. So I'm going to read the CSV. For this CSV, what I have to do is I have to get my data file. This is my file name, data file dot CSV. That's it. Then I'm going to execute it. I have to click this triangle, or else you can press Control Enter. You can click this this small execute cell, this button, or Control Alt Enter, or even Control Enter might work. I believe Control Enter is much easy. Control Alt Enter shifts for another cell. So you don't want to go for that. So we'll stay in the current cell. Right, done. Questions? Right, we'll see this data set first of all. For that, I'm going to just type data frame, then I'm going to execute. Here you go. I have the data set, the complete data set I have. This data set is read by the pandas package. We have this CSV method. What I did was, this is my CSV file added to my package. This method, this parameterized method. So then the data stored inside this data frame. Now you can see this data frame is a pandas data frame. It's like an integer or a double or a boolean or kind of a thing. It's different because it's a specific type. It defines by the pandas. So it's a different one, right? So we have this data frame in here. I believe you are clear. Any questions, please? Everyone got this stage or not? Sometimes you might have some installation issues, but the people who installed already, I believe all these things with you now. Very good, actually. Very interactive class. Lot of questions are there. Uh, Before doing this import pandas, I haven't done anything. I just started this method, this query.read CSV. That's it. Then I just started this data frame. That's all. Nothing else. I believe all good. Sometimes you might feel a bit uncomfortable. We'll see. Solve this step by step. Don't worry. At the very beginning, sometimes you feel a bit hard, but I haven't done anything. I just read this CSV file. Pandas, then data frame, the pd.read CSV. Then we have this data frame. Right. Done. There's a nice question. What is the type of this data frame? We'll see the type of this data frame. What is the type of this data frame? For that, we have to use the standard method, Python method type this data frame. So you can see pandas co.frame.data frame. So it's given as a data frame. So you can convert it to a data frame if you require, yes, of course, but this is the core frame that we are getting. So this is more than enough for our work. So you don't want to do anything specific conversions for our work. You can use an online tool. Yes, of course, you can use any tool that you'd like. I don't have any restrictions. Whatever you'd like, you use it. Totally okay. Right. Next, we'll see a quick work in here. Sorry, I missed something. I can use data frame dot head and tail. Head, I'll get the head details if you want nicely formatted. So then you can use brackets. So I'll get head, the top details. Then we can use tail. You want, then you'll get the lowest. I'm lazy, so I'll go for just data frame. It's not just laziness, students. Actually, I can get the top and bottom both, and I can see the total number of details in here. I have 18 columns and 21,597 rows I have. So I'll get the full details of this. That's why I'm just using data frame. So it's much easy for me. Then we'll see a data frame dot describe. I'll get all these details in here by describing. I'll get a quick summary of these all these numerical values. I have numerical values in here as well as I have categorical values. I believe I told last day. Do we have any categories here? Seems not. All these things seems numerics. So fine. So here we have the count, mean, standard deviation, minimum, 25%, 50%, 7% max. So we'll get all these details in here, the price and whatever the numerical values in here. So this is very important statistics to get an idea how the data is. So to understand the outliers or whatever things, yes, of course, this is something very, very important, very important Yes, I can copy this code. Actually, I believe you should type it, but that's fine. Save your time. So- But change the variable. I have used something else. It's not the same that you have. All good? This is the code that I have written up to now. What I did, I just read the CSV file, then I got this data frame, then I just added, I just found this type. This is not essential, but just something that come here. Then we can describe it. Actually, yes, of course, you can. If there's errors, please make sure to paste it in public. So there might be some issues who can support, because there might be some students here who might already working in this domain and some experience might be there. So I don't want to involve. So if there's a thing like errors and stuff, please make sure to get it, share it, publicly. That's fine. How to get the tick after creating variable? Where's the tick? What is the tick? This one, this success. It's once the executed, the program is executed, you'll get this tick. So it's just telling the program run without any issues. For an example, if I have missed something, now see, it's not a tick, it's an error. Like the fail code is it's a cross. Yes. What else we have? All right, interesting. Seems students are interested, and it's a bit complicated for some students. Yes, of course, it's obvious. So we'll quickly execute all of these things. Done. Right. Next, we go to next one. So we describe the data set. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find any missing values are there or not. Finding any missing values in the data set. For that, again, we have a method called isNull. So df dot is is I'll make it to df. It's much easy for me. It's much familiar with this df a lot. That's what I'm usually using this df dot describe. So we have df dot is null. So we can use is null method to get is null. So almost everything is false. So we'll get is null dot sum and get the summation. We can check how many null values are there. Actually, I don't have null values. So we'll make it some null values and see. What I'm going to do is I'm purposefully deleting some of these things, some of the data now. I have deleted some of the data. We'll see again. I have, since I have done some modifications, so we'll start from the beginning. So we'll run all to get this data. Let's see. Any null values are there? Yes, of course. Now I have null values. Here we have this 9 here. This square feet lot. Here we have 9. Here we have 9 again, waterfront. Because I have purposefully deleted. See, though it's randomly deleted, I have deleted 9 cells. It's not 0, it's null. Null means nothing. The cell consists nothing. Let me share my screen, then you can get understand what is this. Null means how to delete. Yeah, just open the file and delete it. Right. I just opened the file and delete it. That's it. This is null. So I have deleted let me share my screen. Then you might get understanding. Yeah, this is my data file, the original data file. Then I have deleted randomly, actually, this I deleted cells, this one and this one. So that's what I delete. If I want to delete another 3, delete in here, then we'll save it. Done. That's it. Then we have some of null values in here. Let me share my screen. Yes. Oops. I have my right. I have my Jupyter notebook. Again, I have to read all of these things because unless I might get confused, because the reading makes all this data into another data frame. That's mandatory. So we'll execute, run, all good, done. Right, describe is null. Yes, of course, perfect. I have deleted 3 cells. So empty cells, we have these empty cells shows we have 3. missing things. So that's all that I have to check. Now I have 3 missing data. Now we can impute the data. We can fill the data from mean or mode or something. Since it's just 3, I don't think so. It's a big problem to delete. So we can delete the entire data, or else we can do some imputation. It's up to you. It's a very smaller percentage, so you don't have much resource. We'll go to the chat and see what has happened. DF is not working. How to delete? Yes, how to delete? Just open it and delete it. It means there are 9 lines in that column. No, as I shown you, 9 null means cells are missing or specific places. Now let me share it again. Don't make confusions here. Null 9 means this is my data file. This is my data file. It's not lines or columns or something, just specific places. In this waterfront, 9 missing values, sorry, empty values, null values we have. There's nothing, empty. Here it's again empty. Here again it's empty. It's not 0. If it is 0, we have a value. If it is empty, means there's no data. Now, for an example, in the form, for a form, the data wasn't filled by the person, whoever a person. So that's what you have to understand. I believe it clears. Yes, of course, I will share this code with you. So that's not a problem at all. Yes, of course, I'll share the recordings also. But there's nothing at all. Don't worry, it's very easy. I'm doing very simple things. It's not hard things. Right. Good. Right. So we'll share the screen. Okay. Right. All right. So what I did was I just taken a quick one. Yes, from the beginning onwards. Yes, of course I can show you. I'll clean this data set. Clear all the output. This is all the time. Take a screenshot, students, if you are getting stuck. Please take a screenshot of this screen. Don't worry, if it is in the very first day, you might feel a bit tedious. Agreed. There's no argument. Sure. I know it's painful, bit hard. Yes, of course. Agreed. All these things bit hard. But yes, of course, I believe you'll do it very soon. Once your machine is ready, once you do the Kegel work, I strongly believe you might be very strong. For sure, you will be very strong. You might get all these things very well. But you should push yourself a lot. That's it. I haven't done much more things. I just did a very simple task. I just read the file, then test the data, then test the type of this data, then I just describe the data to get the summary statistics of the data, like mean, sorry, the max and the 25%, 75%, and so on and so forth. Then I just got these values to check whether we have any null values in my case or not, right? Then you can fill this data with mean or uh, mod, then we can do it. Yes, of course you can do it. If you want to drop the duplicates, you can, sorry, you can drop the columns if you want. So that's something that we have to think and get this information for you. Then if you want to do some transformations, you can do those transformations and stuff. Yes, of course you can do it now. We'll go for quick plots to get your hands much more dirty. For that, what I'm going to use is I'm going to use Seaborn and I'm going to use Matplotlib. Let me share those with you, unless you might type something else. What I'm going to use is Seaborn. The other one is Matplotlib. Let me share that. So with you. Again, what you need to do is you need to go to pip install Matplotlib, pip install Seaborn. Both are really powerful products for you, right? So we'll go for quick implementation and see something. Import Seaborn as SNS. This is like just like what we call the tradition that data scientists are working. Seaborn as SNS. Then we have import matplotlib, matplotlib. In the matplotlib, we have pyplot. We have pyplot as plt. Don't worry, if you want to do something else for instead of plt, yes, of course you can use. If you want something else than SNS, yes, of course you can use that one also. It's not a problem at all. But yes, we'll keep the traditions as it is, right? To install these things, how to do this? You have to go to the terminal, new terminal, then again install, sorry, pip install Seaborn. Pip install Seaborn and pip install Matplotlib. That's it. This might take another minute. Don't worry. You can do it later on. We'll go for a hisplot if you want. Yes, we'll go for SNS dot hisplot for a quick plot of the distribution of this data. We can go for a unique column df. Df means my data frame that I'm selected here in this data frame. Something. Right. We'll get these bathrooms. I want to see the bathrooms distribution. We'll get bedrooms distribution. Right. We'll get the bedroom distribution. df. df means my entire data frame. Since I want a specific column, I have to give the specific name of that column. Then we can tell KDE is true or false. Don't worry for now. I tell that later on. KDE will take true. Right? If you want to do it, it's true. If not, that's fine. You can give a what we call. You can give a title. For that, we can tell plt dot title. We can give the title distribution of the bedrooms, right? Then we can say plt dot show dot show dot show with brackets. Right. We'll see. Yes, SNS is I mean, not a variable. SNS here, the SNS I have given is actually an alias. It's just telling Seaborn, same like we have university cards. Your name is actually Saman, but you're like what you call your actual your uh, what is it? Your name is Salia, but your nickname is Tadia, right? Similarly we have, right? So this is a nickname, so you have this and that, so that is something very common in here, right? So we have this kind of things, nicknames, so we have given nicknames for these things. Seaborn is a graphic package, a complete graphic module for you to learn. Again, Matplotlib is doing more or less complicated plotting again. Both are visualization packages. It's Matplotlib, yes, Matplotlib. Here we have, I have shared Matplotlib. It's Matplotlib. Right. Uh, we have distribution. How the distribution is? Okay, good. This is my distribution of bedrooms. I have bedrooms 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. So thousands of, I mean, like the largest distribution is thousands. We have something 2.5 bedrooms, and it's up to 30 bedrooms. 30 bedrooms plus 30 plus bedrooms we have. So large places we might have. It's not a normal, it's like it's not a house. It's very different. We'll see the bedrooms. Here we have the bedrooms. We'll see the maximum is 33 bedrooms we have. We have 33 bedrooms in here. We'll go for bathrooms and see how the bathroom distribution is. Right, I have this bathroom distribution CO. See, bathroom distribution. Oh, good. It's a nice distribution again. We have to change it to bathrooms. Right. So this is bathroom distribution. So majority of the like 5,000 plus uh, houses or whatever the buildings having more than 2 bathrooms. More than 2 bathrooms we have. Now I'll show you this KDU, KDE to false. Now just see this line. Keep your eye on this line. I'll execute it. Now the line is gone. Got it? Now the line is gone. Again, I'll throw it. Keep your eye with this one in this screen. It's gone. Added the distribution. So that's something for KDE. We'll discuss these things later on. I'm not sure whether we can discuss all of these things. I try my level best, right? I try my best to keep the things for you. Right. I'm lazy, so we'll go for DF. Right. We'll see whether it's working or not. I don't know. I just remove the specific variable, then I'm going to execute it. I just added DF. That's it. We'll see what happens now, whether the program crashes or giving a chance to give all the distributions or not. So we'll experiment. taking a bit of time because I have 20 plus 18 or something features we have. We have 18 features. It's taking a bit of time. I want to crash this program. So that's why I just added 18 things. We'll see what happens. We'll get some fun with these kinds of things. It's taking a bit of time than expected. So that's fine. It seems a bit time it's taking, so we'll interrupt the kernel for now. Right. Uh, there are a lot of things actually to do further. We can use this data science stories very nice. But I believe enough for now. I try to uh, keep maximum effort, maximum strength to deliver this one. Not sure whether you got all these things or not. So I believe it's enough for now. Please go through finding outliers and other stuff once you are doing this what we call additional work related to the uh, in the not related to it's in the uh, yeah this Kaggle. For sure you'll get much more information. Learn it, try it and try it and try it. Outliers, null values, empty values, duplicates, missing values, corrupted data, many things we have. Once it comes to data cleaning and pre-processing, please try all of these things as much as you can. Then you might be very stronger. I believe I can do a bit more, couple of things for you, but we'll see. Right? Yes, I will open as much as I promised you. Most probably, For the lab one, I'm expecting to apply machine learning algorithms and stuff. Uh, I do a complete practical to extract data using APIs. I will share the API details with you. Then you have to extract data from an API or some data source wherever. Then you have to clean the data, pre-process the data, apply for machine learning algorithms, test it, and give me the result. That's usually I'm expecting for the lab one. Simply a very general work. Yes, I will upload the entire lab, sorry, this Jupyter notebook, as well as the video, as well as the what the data file. So you can try it along later. I just given a very quick and a very high level discussion. I know it's some for some students who are really new, won't get all of these things, but yes, of course, if you spend bit of time, for sure you can understand. I just go on to a quick guidance for you. I will open the modules as much as in next week. I'm not sure I can do anything today, tomorrow, or day after tomorrow. I feel really uncomfortable. But yes, of course, if there's a time, if it is all good, for sure I will work on these things and finish off these things. I will share the details for the lab test. Once the lab is ready, I will share the details, date, time, and because I have to prepare the, if it is physical, I have to inform all the places where you are going to do the lab tests and stuff. Sometimes install softwares or something, or else the way that you'd like, and so on. So we see what we are going to do, and what we can do actually. I will share the recordings for sure. Yes. I believe enough for today. I'm sorry. Yes, we are using scikit-learn for the machine learning. I will do a couple of practicals for that also. Apart from the standard lecture schedule, I have to do some additional things for sure. I will arrange. Please give me a bit of time. I'm in a bit of like unstable day things in these dates, but for sure I will arrange all these things for you before your exams. I will ready yourself into somewhere, but please finish your task. Your task is to to work on this kegel kegel work, right? So what I shared with you, I don't have plans to today to do all of these things, but very soon, once I finish, yes, of course, I'll give instructions for you. I believe enough for today, and I'm planning to have a WhatsApp group also. Then it's much easy for communication with each other. And in case if you have some issues, please drop me an email, message me. Um, yes, of course, I'm happy to help you to go. Do you have WhatsApp group? Seriously, please add me. Please share the link, then I can join it. Why you are too interested for these lab tests? Ignore with these tests. Uh, This is not mine, my group. This is something that your friends are working, so that's fine. How many kids are in this group? Oh, it's 130. Okay, then what I can do is I will share a link neither, unless there might be some issues. Yes, I will share a link, right? I will share a link. I will share a link, and so you can connect to that group. Then it's easy for everyone. I will share share an announcement so everyone can join to that group. So it's much. I think it's easy and okay for everyone. All right, guys. Thank you and good night. I will keep informing you everyone to these things, right? So it's cheers. Bye. Good night.